G'day guys, this is Staff Sarge, and welcome to Solaris for our final circuit, the Assault circuit. We've gone through Heavy, now we're doing Assault. And once more into the Mech lab, so just teasing you a little bit there, that we'll see that a bit later. For our first run through the jungle is mad science, and the requirement was as many ERPPCs as possible. I figured the Supernova was as good a mix for that as possible. It's a very heat-efficient design. The Supernova, not this weapon loadout, mind the chassis itself. Even so, I put on as many heat sinks as I could also fit. So this thing should be able to rain death at long range and hopefully cause a little bit of inconvenience for the other mechs. But going with all PPCs hasn't really worked out that well for me, honestly. Well, we'll see how we go.
It's nighttime in the jungle. This is Duncan Fisher bringing you another fierce assault match. The jungle season is coming to a close, and tonight's game is the last batch of new faces we'll see. One guy to watch is Spectre. He's a one-man army, a serious power player who has really been on a roll. I'm sure he'll give us one heck of a performance tonight. The assault season so far has been a real battle. You have so many big names and elite pilots competing for recognition that no one has really stood out. I feel like every match anyone could come out on top. There have been some real nail-biters this season, and tonight's game doesn't look any different.
Yeah, just call us out to everyone, Duncan, that's fine. Crap.
Action time!
Alright, so you thought there were a lot of named pilots in the Heavy circuit? The Assault circuit's pretty much all named pilots. You got Mr. Robert Yearly in his goddamn Sunder. Sunders are everywhere, and they're nasty. I mean, you can see how much he's fucked me up so far.
Damage critical.
Oh, this is not going good. It's not going good at all. Doesn't help that I can't aim. Come on. Still, you hit him enough with any kind of weapon system, they'll eventually.
That's one down. He stood his ground and fired up until the last. Now that's the Solaris way of playing it. He's out of the round, but earned some style points in doing it. Right. I think we may be seeing more of him later.
Oh, what the hell. Actually, no, you know what? Screw that. Fucking Ricardo Vecchi in his Daishi. That thing... You'll see when we get to the second match, the factory match. But, yeah, fucking Ricardo Vecchi, man. I find him somehow is even more annoying than Fen Chang. Oh, god damn it. And then we got Alex. This long-range death machine, and he's very accurate with those autocannons. It never goes. And I think that's Ricard. Yeah, that's him. Inside the lane with a little bit of LRM fire. It's not going to go well.
This is assault competition. Look at them down there. They are the leanest and meanest.
Target destroyed.
Oh, what the? God, I wanted to kill that guy. Ah. Come on. Give me the shot. Give me the shot. Not quite.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
And Spectre is out with an excellent second place finish.
So, all PPCs, not exactly my recommended loadout. But yeah, I mean, we still got to keep the Supernova, so I'll be sure to use that in another match. There's one loadout someone recommended, which I'm actually looking forward to. So there you go, Jungle Assault, exactly the same as the other ones, and I keep on forgetting to mention this. I think I tried to at one point. There are actually two different types of maps. I believe different types of maps per arena. So that's why sometimes in the jungle you get all that just water everywhere, and sometimes it's actually not water. You know, more like jungle. Same thing in the factory and the Coliseum. So there's some Coliseum maps without the ring of water around it. Anyway, so our factory assault mech, a Masakari equipped with 3 Thunderbolts. Now, look, the guy who recommended this wanted 3 Thunderbolts. Unfortunately, I ran out of Thunderbolts. There weren't enough on the marketplace or anywhere else I could get them, so I had to improvise with the cluster one as well. But the cluster one isn't too bad. It's a heavier, true, but... And actually, I should separate all these. It's a heavier one, but it's not bad. And it also means I can fire without locking on because it does splash damage like a long tom. I also added on double the ammo because I figured that's the one I'd be using the most. And being center torso, it would be the one that would survive the longest. Or so I thought.
It's factory time, Mech fans. This is Duncan Fisher live from the rubble heap. We have the real heavy metal assembled on the field, and these warriors are going to fight for dominance. One of the favorites tonight is Marcus Wilder, a veteran Solaris jock who has really been coming into his own. Let's see how he does tonight.
Okay, right off the bat, starting you right next to Ricardo Vecchi in his goddamn Daishi, that's a dick move. There are more coming, don't you worry, I will have a lot more rage coming for you. The thing is, okay, I had to do this thing. This is something like my 20th run of this arena match that you're seeing right now. Okay? Right, most of it was because of this fucker. Basically, he's very heavily armed and he's very accurate, so he fucks up my center torso insanely quickly. Often to the point of often my cluster Thunderbolt would be knocked out, and I would not have enough missiles in my other two, the regular T-bolts.
What's not to like about the Assault class matches? You've got the meanest, toughest, and nastiest mechs that ever came off a Mechworks assembly line, battling it out with every weapon you can think of. And the talent here is top-notch. No one makes it here. There's the ejection pod. One less combatant on the field. Okay,
his leg's dead. I just need to try and knock that out. People call me out for being for legging way too much. You know what? Screw you guys. I mean, when they in the Solaris matches, if they pit me up against these guys, I'm gonna go for the dick move. Okay, cause screw him. I mean, Ricardo Vecchi, he's a dick. Oh, those two. All right. So we've got Alex there, and the Sunder. Fun fact: those two are allied with each other. This is what pissed me off the most times doing it. The fact that those two are actually allied. They are permanently allied. They will always support each other. Oftentimes, like when they're, you can see there's this other two.
There's a real trend in recent years. I see more and more clan technology on the field. I always want to shake those guys and say, hey, you remember who we fought a war with a few... That salvo had his name on it. And we go from 4...
Hey, you see that? Left. That was a 1-2 punch from the Sunder and from that Daishi. They just wrecked those two mechs. And often those two, I've tried tangling with them. I was just like, is Alicia... Sorry, not Alex, Alicia. God damn it. Is she gonna... Are they gonna come over and fight? It's like, no, they're just gonna sit on their own, in the middle of nowhere, not fighting anyone, until one of those two mechs goes down, and then they'll both come in and start trouble. Complete dick move. And even, goddamn, even she's messing me up fast. There goes my cluster.
Spectre is now the arena
but it doesn't help her.
Unbelievable! Spectre has swept all of the weight classes in the factory. He just qualified for the factory championship. He's big time now, and I just can't wait to see him in his next match. There were some serious names down there tonight, and none of them are left on the field. This is Duncan Fisher, live from the factory, wishing all of you a great day.
So yes, on occasion, fuck this game. I mean, just spawning next to... And the fact that they keep on going for you, I mean, come on, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, that's kind of to be expected because you're the upstart who's all of a sudden, you know, everyone's like, oh, look, he's the best new mech, best new part and whatever. Oh, well. Get away from that, let's do our own dick move. The Galzilla. Oh boy, do I like this thing. And I know, yeah, people, I've seen some people not liking it because it is kind of... It's a weird mech chase. It's not supposed to be the most heavily armored. Like, you compare it to an Analyst, it shouldn't be. But the thing is, that front torso section counts as an extra 10 times of armor. So these things are very hard to take down. And the slowness doesn't really matter in an arena match because, you know, you just need to strut up and unload everything anyway. Or they come to you.
The stadium is lit up and ready for the next Coliseum match of the season. This is Duncan Fisher reporting to you live. We're pretty late in the Coliseum season, and there promises to be plenty of action before the end. The mechs out on the field have spared no expense. There is more firepower here than there is in some regiments. It's going to be one heck of a slugfest tonight.
An entire regiment of firepower in a single 100-ton chassis.
Game time! Sometimes a kill sneaks up on you, like that one. Pinpoint firing can lead to a fast kill.
Oh... Neko Toyuma, it is on now. You, Neko. I'm gonna say that's a female name. A fan I've decided is actually male, so yeah. But yes, Neko Toyuma, your ass is mine.
This is Kayla Terrell's third year.
Masakari, you are not stealing my
Competing in
kill.
the Coliseum Assault Circuit. She snagged a couple of victories away from the Steiner.
No, you get away from him.
She's young and full of promise, and if she doesn't make the big game this year, I'm sure we'll see her there in the future. The home crowd really... One more mech destroyed.
Stealing my kill. She is mine. I require vengeance. Fucking heavy Gauss. You're so good just because you've got, you know, twice the
That's
caliber.
The second one for Spectre today.
Yeah. I suppose I should actually be talking about the mech. I mean, it struts. That's really bad. I've talked. I don't know. It's a very solid, imposing kind of looking mech, even if the cockpit is a little bit silly. I don't know. It almost seems like it's like a Draconis design. I'd almost say it looks kind of like, you know, like the Japanese battleships, that pagoda superstructure design, like on the Yamato and that. It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know why. I mean, I don't even actually. I tried looking up the stuff on it, and yeah, it's a
This is the home of the big boys.
it's a Starlink design.
Daishi, Sunder,
Damn it, Atlas.
More. Also, we're seeing a trickle of the news. Not all pilots do well
Wow.
in the field. Then come to
I think I just
Solaris
headshot that guy.
themselves. But this
I like
picture
Gauss
really
rifles.
showing what transition is all about. 3 folks go home losers just because they underestimated this
I
guy.
really like Gauss rifles. So yeah, I know the Annihilate is a clan design, like from the very end of the Star League and the very start of the clans. But I don't know who actually who instigated the design. It might be in the Drax. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. So yeah, Templar, the greatest and ultimate new Omni-Mech that the Davions have. Still got nothing on a 100-ton
I
design.
don't believe it, Spectre! The crowd is going wild here tonight. The Coliseum Assault Circuit is considered by some to be the real proving ground for championship pilots. And today, a Merc turned pro Solaris jock has earned his place in the Coliseum Championship. That was a phenomenal performance. At the beginning of the season, nobody knew this guy, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say we haven't seen the end of this kid this season. This is Duncan Fisher in the stands and signing off.
Oh yeah, who's the man? I'm the man. And look, it hasn't even taken any damage. You don't have to worry about repairs. So once more, that is the overview of the Solaris arenas. And there is still no news, but there will be as soon as we do the championship, which is still enough for a few videos. So the thing about the assault matches is, honestly, again with all of the arena matches, you want armor and firepower. You need armor and firepower. Reason is simple. You need to have enough armor to survive. You need to have enough firepower to knock them down quickly. If you take a chaser that just simply doesn't have enough armor, then what ends up happening is that they'll just pound you into dust, because the AI is very, very good with its aim. Again, they don't cheat per se. They don't actually cheat. It's just certain design things that make it kind of dickish. So we got a lot of assault chases to choose from, but as per usual, that we can only take so many in this thing. In this case, there's 6 further chases I got to try out, and the methodology I'm going to use to try them out, as we all know, got to cut to montage.